It's Wednesday, April 8th, 2020, about 1 o'clock p.m. I'm about to make my first trip to the newly established Dystopian Walmart, where limited people are allowed inside. What you can buy may be limited. Who knows what's going to happen? But this is my first attempt at going to Walmart or any grocery store since the new regular how it is has been established. So let's see how this goes. So we're here at the new Dystopian Walmart. You can see there's a bunch of phones and people. I think they just have things kind of set up this way so that when the mongrel hordes start forming, they can regulate that, I guess. How's it going? So things really aren't too different in here so far. You can see they've got part of, they've got areas blocked off. Practice your distancing. So you gotta stay outside of the box. I guess it's nice that they had all these made so quickly. I guess when you're a giant corporation like Walmart, you can make really nice floor stickers in preparation of this, but otherwise it's really not too different. I heard that they were. So one thing I noticed about the social distancing box of doom is so if you stand here, roughly 6 feet away, but if you stood, I just stood in the box of doom, but yeah, if I stand here, it's not quite 6 feet, is it? Oh well, I guess we overlooked that. We got some empty shelves here, all the cleaning supplies section. I can tell everyone abided by this rule. Same over here. So toilet paper is back in stock, but cleaning supplies and things of that nature are running low. So all the toilet paper is back. There's that big shortage. Now we were all gonna panic, and it's fully stocked. So things really aren't that different. It seems like every time I hear something on the news about how bad things are getting, how they're taking all these grandiose steps to protect you and me. And they make it sound awful in the news, which is what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to induce fear. But when you go out, you see the sun is shining and everything looks normal, and then you realize really everything is normal. And it's just a matter of the mental balance you have to keep between, is this really that dangerous or not? And when you go outside and realize that it isn't, and life is carrying on like normal, it actually is kind of refreshing. Well, I just left the Walmart, and honestly I was expecting it to be a lot worse. I thought it'd be a lot more regulated, but it seems like there's a lot of people in there. I mean, a lot. There's not. Every time I've gone out over the last 4 weeks or so, it just seems like everything's the same. As much as the media tries to scare you and they create these new rules and regulations, it's not really, it's just half-assed and implemented. It's half-assed implemented. It's just not really, the people, I mean, there's people wearing masks, but point is, everything's the same. And don't let the fear get to you. Go out and get groceries, go out and live your life as normal as possible, because every time I go out in this, I look around and go, what's the big deal? The moral of the story is, turn off your phones, turn off your social media, take a break or a limit to how much you use it. Because when you go outside, I mean, it is beautiful out here. It is not a cloud in the sky. It's like 65 degrees, April in Indiana. It's just great out here. I mean, I've been to the park the last couple days, taking my dog for a walk. The media is the biggest problem we have in this country today. It's none of the other stuff. All the other stuff would happen regardless. It's the media, how much they've juiced this up and how dumb some people are that they just go along with whatever they're told. It's not as bad as they say, and it's not even close as bad as they say. This isn't even as bad as other outbreaks and viruses we've had. But from, what's considered essential business or essential or non-essential, what's considered essential to buy or not, limits on what you can buy at some stores, all that stuff seems half-assed done. It doesn't seem like anyone's really trying to implement it. I think most people are really just trying to carry on with their lives as normal. And I don't know. There's always a ton of cars out. I mean, things are lower. Traffic is lower. Foot traffic's lower. You notice it, but now it's been 3 weeks, and I'm kind of used to that part even. To be completely honest, and I know I said this before, but every time I go out, nothing seems that different. Again, it's just like half-assed implemented, regulations that keep it sounds horrible when they put it out there on the news, but when you go out, like, it's not even close to as bad as they made it sound, or make it sound. And for doing this was I thought I'd go in here, it's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but still, I thought I'd take a lot of video. I thought it'd be, limited, very limited, how many people would be inside at one time. And, I'd be going up and down the aisles by myself or close to it. But that was not the case at all. Every aisle I went down, there was at least 1 or 2 people, sometimes 3 or 4. It was very busy in there. There's no one practicing social distancing. They have shit on the floor and signs up and things that try and get you to do it. Some people have masks on, but not even that is that big of a deal. I would say maybe 35-40% of people have a mask on, so even that's kind of half-assed. Everything about this is just, if you don't leave your house and all you do is listen to the mainstream media propaganda machine, you will not leave your house, and you think it's a fucking chaotic scene out here. But it's not. I really thought the angle when I went out to do this video was going to be how bad it is, how strict it got, because of what the media says. And maybe that's not it. Maybe the angle all along is to show that things are perfectly fine. Things are normal, because they are. Again, it's just the media, causing mass hysteria, and all these corporations and governments going along with it. But, it's okay out there. Just stay safe. Live your life like normal as much as you can. It's really not that bad.